What's up, guys? It's day 2 of playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So far, I'm having, it seems like your typical visual novel. Today we have some ice cream with us because ice cream. This is supposed to be frog eyes, but it looks like something else. IKEA, you need to get your spoons together. Alright, let's get started. Load game. Here we were. Oh, did I stop before my poem? I thought it was after. Oh. Okay, so I'm on my third poem. Alright. I don't know what I want. Precious. Bubbles. Rain cloud. Waterfall. Play. Friends. I'm just picking. Monica, I remember, told me to make my poems to keep appealing to certain people, but I don't know, I'm just kind of picking the words I like. Massacre. Why does whatchamacallit, what's her face, Yuri jumps up when I chose massacre, but she likes all the dark horror stuff. Dance. Journey. Ocean. Anything that has to do with water, I just immediately click it. So biased. I'm so biased. Fantasy. Essence. Headphones. It's okay. It's the same keywords every time, but they're just grouped with different keywords. Hair, always hair. Suicide. Universe. Entropy. Passion. Alright, last word, last word. Amazing. Oh no, that's not the last word. This is the last word. Music. Alright, Monica, what do you have to say for me? Aw, man, what? I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. She's practicing piano for me. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? See, I don't remember the voice that I used for Natsuki. I think it's different. Oops. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. Oh, Ika means squid in Japanese. That's not how you say my name at all. That's sort of how I've been saying your name. Also, that joke just makes no sense in translation. That's true. What? Never mind. Okay, I'm starting to like Monica a bit more just because she keeps breaking the fourth wall. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yudi's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Ice cream. Sitting at her desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Oh no, is she sad? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Ah, dang it, I think I messed up because I wanted to appeal to her, and I remember in the beginning she told me that she's happy when I get along with others. Like, that's what makes her happy. And so when I try to give her attention to, you know, to end up with her in the end of this game, she's not happy because she thinks I'm not socializing. Dang it. Dang it. I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen, and I did it anyways. Well, alright. If you say so. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they may be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kiki, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Dang, that is like ultimate space out. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kiki. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she seemed really dismissive. Dang it, she's distancing herself from me. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kiki. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I'm so dense. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Kiki. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, eh. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. Aw, she's being such a good president. But she keeps her voice quiet so that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glanced around the room. Suddenly, I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she just looks away as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Maybe we're gonna read books together again. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Oh, you're not supposed to mention another girl's name in front of another girl. Like, that's no. Sayori? She's mad! Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Oh, she's jealous. I'm messing it up with both girls. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, why am I so dense? Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Kiki, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Dang it, my ice cream's melting. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess? But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks very deeply into my eyes. Oh god. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. What? Is Yuri trying to get me to realize that I like Sayori? Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I mean, I joined this club just so I can hang out with cute girls. So, yeah, that's pretty simple. So, I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. Okay, maybe Sayori will see me reading with Yuri and get happy again. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh god, all my ice cream is melting. This was a bad idea. Okay. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? The poem I just wrote like 5 minutes ago very quickly. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. The big question. Okay, so do I pick... Since I'm trying to get with Sayori, do I pick Sayori right now and then take the chance to ask like if she feels better after talking with Monica, or do I purposely hang out more with the other members so that she gets happy that I'm socializing with other people? Man, girls are so complicated. Even someone as simple as Sairudi is so complicated. You know what? Yuri was trying to like make things better and like help appease our relationship, me and Sairudi. So maybe I'll show it to Yuri. Well done, Kiki. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all feel a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Hey. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. Oh. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Kiki? Yes, I have an unbelievable bias towards any water-related key terms. And, I don't know, I pick troll words sometimes. Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Ah! Dang it, this girl! She takes all the compliments as, like, insults. For me to have to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. Okay, I think this girl is, like, frustrating me more instead of being endearing. So, okay, I think I'm gonna go appeal to Monica next. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. How do you just drop that and move on? Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. A marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. Is this like a metaphor for life? Like you could die of old age or you could die by tragic accidents? I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. So, what does that mean? Like, did she just stop thinking about death or something? Or, I don't know, that was a pretty poem. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that, like, you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I agree. Thanks for sharing. Dang, I totally just like brushed that off. Like, thanks, bye, next. Okay, okay, now let's go to Saturday to see how she's feeling. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Kiki. Or thanks. Saturday, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Hey, Kiki? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most? Why? Oh. The music suddenly stopped. I don't like it when music suddenly stops. It means something serious is about to happen. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? I knew this was gonna happen! Oh, the music's sad now. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you had to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Aww. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayuri? No. Kiki, I don't deserve this. Oh, I'm making her cry. No, this is not what I want to do. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayuri! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Kiki. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Oh no! Sayuri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. Oh, what a faker. Oh, I feel terrible! No, this is... Oh, I'm so, like... Not frustrated. Like, I knew that this might happen with her, but I still, like, tried for it anyways. Like, just the direct approach with her. Even though she told me that she would rather be happy... She would be happy if I hung out with other people. Ugh! Okay, you know, I'm gonna talk to the only sane person in here. Monica. Hi, Kiki. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri, like the other one you wrote. Oh, but Sayuri didn't like it. Well, no, Sayori liked it. She didn't like that she liked it. Oh, that that sweetness just went down the wrong tube. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Well, a little bit. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. This is about herself. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Yeah? Twilight sky? Twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything. Knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Is this like a metaphor for the meaning of life? Like, just you come to the conclusion that there's no meaning and then you just keep living? Like, is that what this is about? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of the things that give life meaning. Yeah, I guess so. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Well, Natsuki kind of writes about happy things. Well, there are sad things disguised as happy things. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Well, I agree. There are some friends that I exchange writing with. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let me just drink the rest of this. Dang, reading this out loud, guys, is hard. On my throat. Okay, last one, Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I guess because it's society again. I see what you're going for, but it's just really not my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Thanks, Natsuki. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I had to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I was too. This girl though. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. It took you like a week of being in this club to realize that. Anyway, Natsuki holds up her poem to me like nothing even happened. Oh, I guess her and Yuri both wrote about beaches. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh, steamy! I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Wow. Is this the kind of poem you write, or she writes when I'm kind of been appealing to her the least? Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted to write us about the same topic. What? I thought it was Natsuki's idea. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, it seems like Natsuki and Yuri, they might end up being a good match for each other, because they're both being very tsundere about how they feel sharing their writing with each other. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Did Sayuri already go home? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Should I save the game right now? I mean, the last tip of the day that Monoka gave me was to save the game often. Oh god, did I like really mess up with Sayuri and she was gonna like quit the club or something? In your books, maybe. Well, I'm still dense, apparently. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. See, at least this girl, like, she works hard for the club. I respect you, Natsuki, for being a good club member. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? No, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, I can't even tell now. Okay, without Sayuri here, like, the dynamic in the room just completely is off balance. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Yeah. That may be the case. But I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? How about that? I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Haha! Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kiki. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kiki may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Kiki to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Come on, guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kiki to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kiki, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... Okay. Okay. I'm definitely not gonna choose Yuri or Natsuki because they were both just like fighting and just being bitter about it. So if I choose one of them, the other one would be totally like butthurt about it because they're so adamant about me going to help them versus the other. So my choices, I'm thinking I'm either gonna help Monica, but then what is Sayori doing again? She went home early, so she didn't get to say, It's like, Sayori is feeling a bit down about me spending too much time with her, so maybe I shouldn't spend time with her this weekend. But then I also don't know what Monica said to Sayori. Okay, actually no, I think I do know. I think she told Sayori to go home early. I think she advised her to do that so that I would be forced to hang out with everyone else without Sayori here. Which means... Oh crap, but then if I choose and hang out with Monica after Monica was the one who told Sayori to go home early, and then she's the one who ends up spending time with me, it's kind of... Isn't that like a girl code backstabbing move? But Sayori... Oh! This is hard, guys. Okay, whatever. I'm choosing Monica. Okay, it's done! It's done! Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay! You picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Oh crap, the music stopped again. I don't like when this happened, guys. Okay, it's back. Huh. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us! But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Kiki was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. Oh, she didn't scare me. You two did. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make reasonable decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any alternative motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Kiki to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Kiki? Oh, dang it! I went with the safe choice and they wouldn't let me go with the they wouldn't let me go with the safe choice. Sips tea. Okay, alright. Ulterior motives set aside. Sayori doesn't want me to hang out with her because she thinks it's sad and I hang out with other people. Yuri kind of annoys me sometimes with her excessive apologies and her, oh, the tea went down the wrong pipe. With her excessive apologies and her thinking that every compliment of mine is a, insult. And then I would say, for reals, just logically, realistically thinking, baking that many cupcakes is a lot of work. So I'm gonna help Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Dang, the guilt bomb. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Kiki? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how things turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still soaking. Dang it!